All right, guys, a done deal. Lomachenko, Lopez. Now, look, I'm really excited. October 17th. Both guys have signed the contract. You know, there was a lot of issues before. Lopez wanted more money. Loma said, you know what, I'll take less. But here we are. It's a done deal. No need to dwell on the past. But I'm going to share a really good article. There's a lot of good articles out there. A lot of good quotes, a lot of good statements from Lopez, from Loma. But first, who is taking the bigger risk? Right? If Loma loses, they're going to say he's a bum. He's exposed. I told you so. If Lopez loses, no big deal. Check it out. Pacquiao, first loss right here. KO'd. Do you remember? I don't. Juan Manuel Marquez in his debut fight, 1993. DQ'd for a headbutt. Pacquiao, another TKO, then goes on to lose to Morales. 2005. My point is, these guys here, they were at the stage that Lopez is at now. Lomachenko, Salido, which we know is total BS. Salido cheated, came in overweight, headbutt, low blows, all of that. Even looking at Mayweather, okay? And Canelo, nobody cares. And of course, I had to put an arrow right there. CJ Ross had it a draw. I'll never let that go, right? But my point is, guys, you don't remember this. Roberto Duran, 1972. What you're looking at here is the first loss, right? So my point is, who is taking the bigger risk? Again, if Lopez loses, not a big deal. We'll brush it off, he'll come back bigger, better than ever, like we always say. But if Loma loses, he's going to lose that pound for pound and, take a lot of heat. So look, let's get into the article. All right, guys, here we go. On one hand, you have all the boxing fans saying, look, Loma's going to school him. It's going to be a boxing clinic, right? On the other hand, you say, no. Lopez, he's going to knock him out. He's going to catch him. So look, let's read this. We'll get into it. Teofimo Lopez, the 135-pound division isn't for Lomachenko. Okay, now he does make a good point here. Teofimo Lopez views his opponent Lomachenko as a fish out of water in fighting in the 135-pound division, and he feels that he does not belong there. Now, you guys have to remember, 135. Lopez comes in, weighs in 135. He's going to come in a lot heavier. Well over a light welterweight, well over 140. So we know Loma's small. He's not a light welter. Okay, so we know. Look, I wouldn't put it past Lopez to balloon up, 10 pounds. Damn near a welterweight, right? He's a big dude for that division. So, and Loma's a small guy for that division. So, he's fighting a much bigger guy that I think has obviously a better punch. Definitely not a better boxer, but he's got more power. We know that. Now, IBF lightweight champion Teofimo Lopez, 15-0 12 KO, says the 32-year-old WBA, WBC, WBO champion Lomachenko should be fighting at 126 or 130. And I agree. Against fighters in his class in terms of size. Now, what are they going to do? They're going to take a page right out of Salido's book. Orlando Salido. They're going to try to bully him. They're going to come forward. And he already said that. But the thing is, what Lopez needs to understand is you can't do those old classic tricks. Loma's, he's too smart. He's too intelligent for that. I don't want to say B-level tactics, but if you think you're just going to get in there and bully Loma around, you got another thing coming. He has incredible footwork. He can get in the pocket, out of the pocket, spin you around. He's here, he's there, and then boom, he'll catch you, right? Amazing, probably some of the best footwork I've seen, maybe like a Willie Pep, he's a modern day, I don't know, Sugar Ray Robinson, Willie Pep, incredible footwork, so I think I may be getting a little bit too arrogant here, okay? Goes on to say the Brooklyn native Teofimo Lopez is already predicting that he's going to send Lomachenko running back down, basically, to 130 after he conquers him October 17th. Oh, man. Top Rank will likely make it worthwhile financially for Teofimo Lopez to face Lomachenko a second time, and that'll make make it interesting for the fans. Now, there is a rematch clause, as far as I understand, so I know if Loma loses, he gets a guaranteed rematch. If Teofimo Lopez loses, I don't know if it's a guaranteed rematch, but I'm sure there will be a rematch, because look, I mean, I'm sure it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be exciting. Either way we look at it, I think both guys are going to have moments, I think, we're going to have that oh shit moment, right? Because, look, I do believe Lopez, he's going to land something. You can't tell me, he's going to go through that entire fight and not check Loma's chin. Like, it's going to happen. Okay, so, and we saw what happened with Linares. But you look at like Luke Campbell, I don't know, guys. I mean, I'm a little worried for Loma here. But again, like I asked in the opening, who is taking the bigger risk? I mean, obviously, it is Lomachenko. He has everything to lose, nothing to gain. Okay, some belts, maybe a little bit of recognition. But I've already heard the biased channels already discrediting a potential Lomachenko win. So it's just, again, this is why boxing totally sucks. I mean, these YouTube bandits never put on a glove in their life, but, all of these, people that follow these YouTube channels, I mean, my God, they act like these guys are God, so it's crazy to me. But anyway, Lomachenko did not give up a portion of his purse, but he was willing to. Keep that in mind. That's pure BS, and that's exactly what it is, said Teofimo Lopez to BT Sport Boxing about the talk that Lomachenko gave up a portion of his purse to get him to agree to the fight. Now, you guys know, I broke this down extensively. He was whining and crying about wanting more money. Now, maybe Loma offered some of his purse. Now, perhaps Top Rank, we just read it. Top Rank said they gave him more money to get him in the ring. Now, just because it didn't come off Loma's share, which ultimately it does, because the more money Top Rank spends, the less they pay Loma. So ultimately, you are taking money out of Loma's purse, but whatever. I mean, that's, we can have that debate later. I'm excited the fight is happening. I don't like how, Lopez kind of divaed his way through the deal with the money, but whatever. Here we are, guys. So let's see. I've been screwed over before. That's all right. I'll do it again. That's why with this fight, it's not only Lomachenko that I'm beating up. Woo, whoa, now look, guys. Look, you got to be confident in boxing, but now we're getting into the realm of ignorance and arrogance. Yes, that's correct. Ignorance and arrogance. Okay, so that's when you get beat. When you get dumb. When you get dumb, you get KO'd, right? But it's everybody else that I beeped me on this deal. I guess he meant F. I don't know what he's talking about. It sounds like Teofimo Lopez wasn't given the money that he asked for. But again, guys, I don't want to go off in a rant here, but I broke it down. He's making a career high payday. He's going to double his net worth overnight. Who has he beaten? I've broken down his resume multiple times. He beat one guy that beat Beltran to get a belt, and then he beat that guy. He's literally beaten no one. He's getting the chance of a lifetime, a golden opportunity here. And again, doubling his net worth. He's worth about 1.2 million. Now he's going to make that, well, more than that in one night. Okay, a career high payday. Lomachenko is only getting around 3 million. So, again, the guy really needs to shut up about the money. Like, just shut up about the money. Seriously. I know I am the best. I just have to perform every time to show that I am the best. Why not I go back to the UK to fight someone out there? My job is to do what I do best. If I have the opportunity to do that, I'm going to take advantage of that. Said, whatever. Anyway, guys, you get the point, okay? He says, I'm younger, I'm faster, I'm stronger, and I'm hungrier. He goes on to say the lightweight division is not for him. He's better off at 130 or 126. I agree. Again, I agree with that, but look, let me tell you guys remember me telling you this, and I'll end it here. His arrogance, right? His ego is going to cost him this fight. Mark my words. Mark my words. His ego and that delusional thinking, that self-grandeur, up on that high horse, it will cost him the fight.